Sorry, I always do this. Where I just like record something that's totally fine. And I'm like, it's not fine.
And
then
my jokes
I
are
do
not
it
getting any better.
You know, and then I wait until like
you get a point where you're like,
take.
all right, here we are.
Oh, this game was published by the Vatican. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is going to be Deja Vu 2 for the Game Boy Color. And I'm here with my friend Sean Robinson, who last time we were together, we did some other stuff. But the time before that, we played all the way through Deja Vu on NES.
Like achievement.
Yeah, I don't know if we unlocked any achievements for that.
Well, in our friendship we did.
Sorry, I'm clicking on things and adjusting stuff in the middle of the recording like a professional, but let's get started with Deja Vu 2 on Game Boy Color. In fact, this cart has the first and second game on it. And so let's start Casebook 2. And look, we're in a bathroom again, just like in the first game. You awake from a groggy stupor. Like, every time this guy sits down to poop, he goes unconscious.
I mean,
is what it seems.
That just sounds like really relieving me. Like, good for him. That doesn't always work.
Are you sure that doesn't pose like a huge problem?
I mean, what is it like for you?
Different. Vastly different. Anyway.
I'm gonna go to the doctor.
Let's talk about something else, like a throbbing pain from the back of your head, which creates an uneasy sense of deja vu.
Title drop.
Gosh.
Oh man, so
in
early.
The second
effective
box of text.
Wow, so brave.
Anyway, you breathe a sigh of relief as you realize you do remember your name.
That's
unlike
something.
last time. Or every other Friday night, I guess.
Wait, what is his name?
Ace Harding.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think later in the game you find out his real name isn't Ace, and it's like, Ace.
Sean.
You've been lying. Yeah,
Oh.
it's the Ace. Ace Harding, Private Eye. With that memory, the events from the previous 48 hours come back into focus. Oh,
You
yeah.
fell into a black hole.
Yes, there was like a tempest of sorts.
But you had amazing 5 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, he pulls off the grizzly look, the grizzled look. What's the word I'm going for? Anyway, you were abducted in Chicago by 2 thugs who brought you to the notorious Las Vegas mobster. I thought it said lab for a second. They brought you to the lab
Science.
and did experiments on you. Tony Malone. Word on the street had it that Malone and Joey Siegel, whose murder you were recently cleared of, had some sort of connection. You discovered that Siegel was running rackets in Chicago for Malone. And now, Siegel was dead, and $112,000 of Malone's money was missing as well.
All of it was bet on his cousin Carl Malone on the Utah Jazz.
Oh gosh. Yeah, you don't bet against Jordan. Anyway, 112 grand ain't peanuts.
But it would buy a lot of cashews.
It's also a callback to the first game. I don't know if you remember that. Where it's like, oh, like, in the first game there was like maybe a fake IOU that said that Ace owed Joey Siegel $1,000, and it was like, damn, a grand ain't peanuts.
Jeez, what was the interest on that? They were already at 112 grand. Wow.
After 48 hours. Since you were the last one to deal with Siegel, Malone figured you were the one who left with his money. Yeah, that's a pretty good assumption.
Probably that guy in the street that kept mugging us.
In the first game?
Yeah.
Or in an unrelated event?
Both.
It'd be really funny if it turned out that, like, my coat hanging on the door in front of me just has $112,000 in it. We're like, oh, that's it. That's the end
now
of the
that
game.
you put it out there, that's probably what it is. Check pocket. You found the money.
Yeah.
Game over.
The Vegas mobster gave you an offer you couldn't refuse. Either return his 112 grand in 1 week, or there will be the classic or else for you. And just to make sure you don't try any funny business, Malone's #1 hitman, Stogie Martin, will keep close tabs on you.
I know that
Boy,
family.
you mutter to yourself, this has not been my week. That's Ace's voice for sure. You stand up shakily and wonder where that money could be. Well,
Might as well check the pocket.
okay, so we have a command menu at the bottom, and if I tap down again from here, I can go into my like inventory screen, like my pages and stuff. But I can look, I can wrench, I can pilfer.
Wait, what is wrench?
Like operate or use. Like,
Okay.
Like let's try using the faucet here.
So I'm like,
What are you doing?
I'm gonna wrench that free. Or is it like, hey, while you're here, could you fix the boiler?
Yeah, the previous game had like commands that were spelled out, like open, close, take. So this is take.
What's that one?
And this is use. This is examine.
Kiss?
Open, close, yes, kiss,
Make out.
punch, and then recycle. But you can like leave things in certain places in this game, which would prove very valuable later. So anyway, let's examine. Mirror.
Quasar behind you.
You stare into the mirror and see yourself, Ace Harding, second-rate detective. Your haggard face reminds you of the nightmarish time when you couldn't remember your own name. And you were charged with the murder of Joey Siegel, the owner of Joe's Place in Chicago.
Maybe it's Joey Siegel, but it's Joe's Place. Like, come on.
2 nicknames, one that's slightly different from the
Pick
other.
one.
You can't use something that you don't have. Oh yeah, I forgot to take
Steel
this trench
jacket.
coat.
Stole it from Macy's.
I'm gonna take these pants too.
Wow, how did we not notice that we were naked in the mirror?
Well, we have a hat at least.
True.
You open the trench coat's pocket. There's gum? I'm taking that.
Yeah.
You take the gum. And now let's open up these pants, so to speak.
Whoa, isn't this a family game?
No.
Okay.
You open the pants' pocket. All right, and now I'm gonna take my wallet, which I probably also have to open.
Walletti.
Oh, I did open it. Okay, so I'm gonna take the news clip. I'm just gonna take everything from the wallet and put it in my
Pants?
hand. I don't know. Like
In my hand!
Like I opened the pants, right?
Yeah.
And then there were things in the pants that I am taking into my inventory now, which is not my pockets because we're digging through the pockets to take stuff out of the pockets right now, right? All
Is that gonna be
right.
like the new euphemism? I opened my pants and took it into my inventory.
Yes. Yes, starting now. All right, so let's but I also want to take this key
You should open up the key. It's chocolate.
and this wallet. Okay, so let's examine everything in our inventory now because that's how this game works.
Yeah.
You look at stuff and you might get hints about it.
Like what's the?
It's your old leather wallet. You've gotten more wear out of it than the cow did, lol.
Yeah.
You recognize the well-worn brass key to your apartment. Okay.
Okay.
Which is... It's an Illinois driver's license, which reads... Theodore Harding.
Ah!
Theodore the Theodore Harding. 2034 West Addison, Chicago, Illinois. Okay, so there we've got an address. I've got one coin. What is this news clip? This newspaper clipping is folded, but you can read the headline. Ace clears name, private eye turns tails at last. It mentions the address of Joe's Place where Joey Siegel was murdered. Okay,
He was just
1016
promoted to second-rate detective.
South Peoria Street, Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, like before that we were just like Weeblos or something.
Yeah.
And so I didn't know this for a while, but apparently that news clip being folded means that you can open it. By the way, try to open everything in this game. As you open the paper, an old clipping falls out.
Inside the news, what's the news? You can read while you read.
It's a... It's like that old exhibit meme.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
It's a faded newspaper clipping showing you in the boxing ring with your old sparring partner, Rudy Kowalski. Rudy Kowalski. Those are better days indeed.
No, it was Kowalski. It's Rudy the cow. That's where the wallet came from.
Alright, so I take news clip 2, and that's actually pretty important.
Should we open news clip 2? Is there like a little 3 of these nesting dolls of news?
I don't know, let's find out. It doesn't open.
You tore it up and game's over because you
Yeah,
didn't
GG.
get the information.
It's actually not a necessary thing to acquire, but it allows you to do a cool trick in a minute that I want to show you. Oh wait, no, I wanted to open this door. Open the door. You're in a cheap, messy hotel room, but then again, who's complaining?
You.
Like, yeah, it sounded like you were complaining. A man reeking of cigar smoke appears out of the blue and says...
What's it always blue?
It's just depending on the brand of cigar he's smoking, it's got blue smoke. Just remember, pal, I got instructions to keep my eyes on you. He sounds like,
Rocksteady?
Yeah, I was about to say, was that one Bebop or Rocksteady from the Ninja Turtles?
You're right, I think it's Bebop. Rocksteady is more like, Oh!
Oh, yeah, okay. Great impression. Yeah, also, he looks kind of like Bebop and or Rocksteady.
Looks more like Krang.
Okay, no, that's true.
You can't take that with you.
Get those turtles. So, don't be getting no funny ideas or nuts.
Oh man, please tell me he says Shredder at some point.
Shredder, who left me there?
Alright, enough impressions. Stogie leaves the room. A discarded cigar ring is the only indication that he was ever here. That's like more of an indication that most people leave, right? Because like most people, when they show up, they leave zero trace
So apparently
when they
he has
tell
the
you goodbye.
same menu commands. He left Cigar Ring.
Well,
I'm
it's
guessing we
funny you
should take
say
it.
that. You take the cigar ring when...
Ringy.
And you know what? Let's open this drawer. We open the chest. There's nothing in it? Maybe I should put the gum in it. What about this? Can I open the table?
Paper.
Alright, let's look at this. The crumpled piece of paper reads, Stogie, the payment from LA is overdue. Check it out, and if necessary, lean on Gianelli for me. TM. Tony Malone. Alright, I don't know if we need that, but let's take it.
Wait, so hold on. So Stogie's the henchman we just saw, right?
Yeah, that's him.
What's on the nightstand?
I don't know. At the bottom of the folded train schedule is the Chicago station address. Alright, that sounds important. I can't do that. Wait, I can't take the...
Can't or won't.
There we go. I'll take the timetable.
Go to bed.
I don't know. If you sleep now, you'll only have dreams of Malone tearing you to pieces with a gun. What's this? Hey, yeah, it's gonna tell me the same thing, right?
That popped collar.
Second-rate detective. Alright, no, yeah, I remember that from the other mirror. Okay, thank you. What is this? You are disappointed that this is not a black velvet painting of a matador or something.
Black velvet.
But then again, who's complaining? Oops, I went back into the bathroom.
You're in a dinghy.
I am in a dinghy. Also, Black Velvet by Alana Miles. Great song. Ooh, I opened the door. Okay, let's leave. As you leave the room, a seedy-looking man steps in front of you.
Oh, hey,
Hey,
you can't walk around here stark naked.
Oh, I forgot to put my pants on. You are forced into the room. Alright, okay. Well, time to operate some pants. What do you want to use this on? And then up here, there's like a self option. You slip into your pants.
So what does the Game Boy button do?
That is like save and load and stuff, I believe, which I will show you. Put on the trench coat. To overwrite this save. To overwrite this file? Yes. Are you sure? I think what they're trying to ask is it okay? Is it okay to overwrite this file? Is it okay to overwrite this over file? But instead, they just said to overwrite?
To overwrite this file. Yes.
Alright. As you stand in the Hotel Hallway, you can hear the sounds of gambling in the distance. Is it funny that I'm mispronouncing things? I'll stop.
I like it.
Thanks.
It's endearing.
Let's open the door. A draft from somewhere shuts the bedroom door with a slam. Weird. Alright. The clinking sounds of chips floats out from the lobby. Oh, you mean like casino chips. So which way is the casino? The pretty woman behind the counter must be the casino cashier.
Pretty
She'll
awkward if she
exchange
wasn't.
money for chips and vice versa. Alright, so...
One chip is $5.
You muster all your charm and say, "Hey, Toots, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this?" Working. She doesn't reply. You wonder if she even heard you. Yeah, I wouldn't respond to something like that either.
Yeah.
So
But
let's...
it's like, be less douchey.
Wait. I'm gonna give her some money. Then she'll talk to me. That's how it works, right? One chip is $5? The woman mumbles something. My chip is $5. How many chips would you like? I think I can only afford 2.
Yeah.
Thank you very much and good luck. She finishes half. Okay.
Good luck.
I thought I was supposed to get a 20 somewhere, but yeah, maybe I only start with 2 chips.
You haven't left the building yet.
But okay, look at this. Here's a trick you can do. The blackjack dealer says, "Come on, try your luck. These cards are sure hot today.
Ouch.
Yeah, you can barely hold on to them. But hey, look at this. I'm gonna read his name tag. His name tag reads Rudy the Rudy
Oh boy.
Kowalski.
Whoa.
So, if you take this, what was it, News Clip 2? Where is that?
There it is.
There we go. And you hand it to him. Rudy glances at the article and winks. Sure has been a long time, Ace, he whispers. I think your luck is about to turn.
Nice.
Good, you could do with some good luck for a change. So you don't need too much money in this game, but if you give him that article, he'll let you win your first few rounds or so. Like, eventually he stops, but
He's smiling. He's sweet.
he's gonna give me some good cards here.
I could tell you how many are left you can count.
Another card.
Oh!
21, look at that. I won! So let's get, I don't know. Let's get a good... It's weird that the down arrow increases my bet here. Hey, thanks, Rudy the Rudy. I don't know, let's get enough chips that we can, like, play the game. But yeah, hey, Mega Harv, if you're watching, you should do this for the Video Game Gambler, because this one's, like, real easy. Like, I'm getting terrible opening hands, but then my draws are awesome.
Until you got Blackjack.
Oh. Wait, so did I just lost there?
Yeah. Whoops.
I just lost.
He still got that grin on his face, like, I don't know.
Okay, maybe I pushed it too far then. He says, if the boss discovers what I'm doing, I'm toast. Why don't you go out into the desert? I hear that sometimes a man can find his fortune out there. What? Sure.
Usually means find your death out there.
Okay, so
You got nothing.
I could have sworn that I had 21, did I not?
You did, but you got Blackjack.
Oh, okay.
I think that was a freak accident.
You're standing outside the fancy brick facade of the Lucky Dice Hotel and Casino.
So it's a fancy facade, then you go inside and it's a really awful room.
I'm actually not going to say it here. But what's this about finding a fortune in the desert, which I believe is past the train station?
You find 20 bucks, and that's not peanuts.
I think you can straight up die if you... Oh. You find a $10 bill playfully being blown about by the wind.
It's all about the
Okay.
Hamiltons, baby.
That was bizarre. But it happened. Okay, so...
I forgot we were in Vegas. All the
So
Chicago addresses were throwing me.
So I could have sworn he, like, let you win a bunch of games. Maybe I did push it too far, but...
I don't think you pushed it too far. I think it was just like a freak statistical accident that he got Blackjack.
Maybe?
I mean, like, we can try one more time and see what happens. He's still smiling, so...
That would be a total of $0 because I accidentally asked for 0 chips. What a
Well, perfect. I
professional.
got exactly what I wanted.
Okay. So, like, I keep starting this thought, but I don't think I need that much money in order to
So how much do we want?
finish this game. But I'm gonna save here.
How much money do we want to walk away with? 20?
I don't know.
Let's set a limit. We'll figure out how many chips we want to say is like, okay, we're doing good.
Let's get like $100.
Alright, so 25 chips. No,
They're 5, so 20 chips. Yeah.
look,
Math.
you remember how my math was 2 days ago. No, not,
Dude, it
not
was
my
3
math,
days
my
ago.
alphabet.
Jeez.
C.
Well, I got 21. Alright, alright. How did that guy know that there was gonna be 10 bucks in the desert?
I'm gonna just blow it in the wind.
Jesus. Okay, well, they're letting me get to 21 real easy, so...
Don't you like just go to the desert and just stick a couple of bills onto a cactus?
If it's that cacti's birthday. Hey, Ace Harding. Alright. So I have 16 chips. I'm actually going to stop here. I'm going to save the game and then try one more big bet. How about that?
I wonder if it's... He'll give you good luck until he runs through that entire deck.
Could be that.
Because I'm thinking, like, why, other than counting the cards, why else would it tell you the cards in the deck?
That could very well be true.
One way to find out.
He just dealt me 0 cards there.
I mean, you're supposed to stand, but...
Alright,
Hey!
I got lucky. Okay, I think I have plenty of money here.
Well, if we already saved, you might as well just, like, see if you can bet it all and get blackjack. You got $1,000. You have bankrupted the casino. You are now been taken to the desert and shot.
The thing is, we only need money in this game for train tickets, I'm pretty sure. There's no mugger that demands our money, I think. Do you know the rules of Blackjack? No, I just got incredibly lucky. Oh, wait, I should have said yes. Because now he's just going to explain the rules. Okay. Thanks, Rudy.
I'm guessing he doesn't let you split it over down.
It's probably very rudimentary.
Oh!
Hey, I made a pun.
I thought it was going to say
luck.
it's very colossalicious.
Okay, so let's exchange these monies. Oh, I talked to the door.
That green, you look like Stallone.
You mean Tony Malone?
No. That's still Malone. Looks like he brushes his shades with a cheese grater. No, this guy was handsome.
Yeah, let's cash them all in. 130 bucks.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Good luck. Yeah, I think you need to use the train a total of like 4 times, and it's 20 bucks each.
Okay.
I could just be way wrong about that. Okay, so let's get out of here and start playing the game. Dang, okay, so like this is way before Vegas was like developed, because it's mostly desert at this point. And here's the train station. And by the way, like, I think in a casual playthrough you end up using the train station like a lot. So you will see this egregious spelling error many, many times. You're inside the Las Vegas train station. Oh my goodness.
Hey, it's the 40s. That's just how they...
No, if this was actually the 40s, they'd say you's inside the Las Vegas train station. Hey, psst, you're a stranger around here, ain't you? It's not smart to mess with the big boss, if you know what's good for you. Big boss? Metal Gear. He's in this game, but I might be able to help you. See, I got connections. Come see me if you need anything. Well, right now I need a train. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, bud. Okay, I don't need to check a bag. I think the thing that we need to do right now is just go to Chicago. So, where do I go?
So there's nothing else in the station we need to see?
Not yet.
Oh, that's all just... Okay.
Okay, so how do I know which train goes where? This clown approaches you and says the destination of the train is St. Louis. I don't want to go to St. Louis. Bye. Where is, like, the train schedule? Wait, I didn't mean to get into the train. I thought I was backing out. Okay, so this is a bit confusing. All aboard. And this will take me back. Why don't I examine that timetable?
Do you ever watch that?
You know what? Maybe I can open it. Maybe I can open the timetable.
Ooh.
A list of fares is included. Las Vegas, New York, 35. I just need to go to Chicago, which is 20 bucks. Okay, it doesn't tell me which train platform to go to.
So I guess it's just like every platform is... It just goes to there.
This one goes to New York.
Do you ever have to actually go to New York or St. Louis?
I don't think you do.
They're just completely just wastes of, like, you go there, it's like Carmen San Diego. I don't know what you're doing here. Nobody knows you or likes you.
Well, I think what happens is if you go to New York, like, Stogie or like one of those other henchmen is like, oh, trying to run away, huh? And then they catch you and either bring you back or murder you.
Got it.
This one also goes to St. Louis.
It's with St. Louis. Nobody wants to go there.
Okay, yeah, seriously, how am I supposed to know?
We just came from track 8. Eventually, he just gets irritated that you keep appearing on his train and he kills you.
I'm seriously, I'm not trying to talk to this guy. I'm trying to get off the train. I could have sworn there was like a... Well, what happens if I do this? It just says platform 8.
So we've been to 6, 7, and 8, right? So...
I believe maybe.
Oh, there's 9.
Let's try 9. And I think... You know what? I could probably die if I walk onto the tracks right now. Let's save the game and see what happens.
I mean, worst case scenario, you just get hit by the train to St. Louis.
You step down onto the tracks.
Jeez.
Bah! Suddenly, a train barrels into the station and crushes you under its weight. Your last thought is of your mama, who always warned you not to play near train tracks. Yeah, that was like a couple days ago. Haha, your case is closed forever.
It really doesn't say it. Is there someone we can talk to in the station that would say, like, hey, go over here?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe I should talk to that baggage claim guy.
Maybe we can't get in the right thing.
Oh, wait a second.
Because we don't have connections.
What's this thing up here?
Track 7.
Oh my gosh, we gotta go. We made it. The train blocks your way. I'm trying to get onto the train. The train is rather stuffy in the morning. Alright, conductor approaches. Hey, we made it, okay. $20. You can buy it from me. Well, I'm trying to give him the fare. What should we use this on? Hand. Alright, thanks and make yourself comfortable. The train will be leaving shortly. Well, let's go into this car. Actually, you know what? Just on the off chance that that takes me out of the train, I don't want to do that. So let's look at some people. She's really quite attractive, isn't she? Yeah, she looks like Marion from Double Dragon 2. You hear a train whistle in the distance. What the hell is going on? At a train station? No way. The doors of the train close. Alright, let's get out of here. With a lurch, the train leaves the station and speeds towards its destination.
Ooh, I like the little animation.
So that took way longer than it should have.
About as long as it takes to get to Chicago.
You look about the train and drift quickly off to sleep. With your eyes partially closed. You rub the sleep from your eyes. You look about your seat, making sure you have everything as you get off the train. Like my gum. The train arrived at Chicago Station. Ah, listen to that. That's the old Deja Vu music. Conductors' shouts and train whistles fill the air. Let's talk to this gentleman. Would you like a newspaper? They're 25 cents. Sure.
We got a coin.
Okay. It might even be a quarter.
I may be blind. This is clearly
Thank
a
you very
dime.
much. The old man says, please take a newspaper. I will open one. I take the news clip 4. The story reports a local mobster was recently slain and police are investigating any connection with the recent death of Joey Siegel. The story indicates the body resides at the city morgue. Oh, okay, that was necessary and we got a new address. It doesn't open.
Probably talk to the dog.
A memory. It's a seeing eye dog.
I remember that they can see.
His tag says his name is Otto. Although he appears to be a pit bull chihuahua mix, he kind of reminds you of your old dog, Taco. He might have only been a pooch, but at least he didn't nag when you came home late.
Damn.
Yeah, dogs don't do that. Also, I don't know if you remember, but in Deja Vu 1, when you're eating those capsules to get your memory back, one of your memories is your dog Taco, and he like bit you and you had to get stitches. That was one of the memories that Ace remembers from Deja Vu 1.
Says he bit you. Sounds like he's more like nagging you. teeth.
Anyway, I'm gonna save the game here and show you some animal cruelty. Bro! My gosh, I love his face. The dog viciously rips, tears, and bites you to ribbons. There's never a dog catcher around when you need one, you think to yourself as you're being killed. Unfortunately, it's your last thought.
Not of taco. That's too bad.
Ah. Well, your case is closed forever. Continue? Yes. Oh, that brings me back like pretty far.
There we
Okay,
go.
so
Okay.
hey, alright, we loaded up our save file. Yeah, I guess if you hit continue, it doesn't load up your save file. It brings you to some arbitrary spot.
St. Louis.
Yeah, it brings you to St. Louis. You stand outside of a large train station. There is a cab parked here. Let's open up the cab and get
Same
in.
guy from before. Hey, mister, what do you want?
It might be. You open the door and step into the cab. Why, it's none other than your old pal, Gabby. I don't think they mentioned his name in the first game.
Well, Deja Vu 3 will be Gabby's origin story.
How's it going, Gabby, you ask? Yes, thank you, he replies. You remember the first time you met Gabby. You saw he was nearly deaf, so you had to you had to learn to speak very loudly in order to communicate.
Okay, I don't remember that last time.
I don't. Over the years, you've helped Gabby out of plenty of scrapes. So we always return the favor by never charging you to ride in this cab. Yeah, we don't need money for this,
Yeah,
oddly
so we
enough.
didn't have Gabby last time. We definitely had to pay.
Yeah. What a prince that Gabby is. What
Like
a
when he's
king.
just completely AWOL.
Also, look at this. This is like an actual, like, Chicago Bears,
Bear down.
like, poster. Gabby has always been a football fan. You always figured that was a losing cause, especially in a town like this. Yeah, the Bears suck, am I right? Anyway, let's talk to this guy. Just name the place, Ace. I'll get you there. Where do we want to go first?
Do the morgue first. Prepare for the mob studio.
I want to go to our apartment, I
Okay.
think.
Is that
I think...
Addison?
I don't know.
Oh,
Hey.
Joe, that was.
Leave it to me, Ace. With that, Gabby drives off.
Now I know where you live, and I can come home for dinner whenever I feel like it.
How do I... Was I supposed to have an address for the train station? I don't know. A peel of rubber.
No, you just say train station. Like they knew that back then.
Some wicked turns and a screech of the tires later. Gabby stops the cab with a jerk. He smiles as he says, "Here we are, Ace."
I'm just gonna wonder, like, can you take me to the station? What's the address for that? I don't know. Well, how do you expect me to get you
Yeah.
there?
It doesn't open.
Game
Gabby says,
over.
"Sorry, Ace. That door hasn't opened since the garbage truck." Oh my god, what a great little detail they added for no reason. You're in front of a rundown apartment building. Home sweet home. Can I open this door? You open the door. Ah! What's that? There's a vacancy in the building. You hope it doesn't mean you?
Only 48 hours.
A dimly lit hall, the aroma of cheap cologne and stale popcorn. It's good to be home. Alright, so I think key 1 was for our apartment, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably that one, right?
The one that looks like it's riddled with bullet holes.
Wait, can I open any of these other doors? It doesn't open, it's locked. A familiar face looms in front of you. Stogie Martin stands there, blowing his stale cigar smoke in your face. He must have been on that same train. How did we not notice him? You still hanging around here? You better hustle, pal, or you'll miss the deadline. Having said that, Stogie walks away, leaving a stinking cloud of smoke to mark his visit.
Maybe you at least like help.
He didn't leave a cigar ring this time.
Did we look at the cigar ring before?
A cyclone named Stogie, that is. You can still smell the stale smoke. I don't know, maybe
remember
we should.
question marks.
Well, you thought that this would be the best place to start your search for the money, and apparently so did someone else. Who could it have been? Who could it have been?
It was that question mark man.
Your thoughts go back to that night at Joe's place. Maybe that's the next best place to find out what happened. Okay, interesting that the game kind of gives us a hint here.
there's a
Here
cigar
we
ring.
go. There's a cigar ring. Apparently Stogie Martin dropped it. He's got to be the only goon who smokes this brand of smelly cigars. Oh, what's this shit? A dented battery-operated flashlight? His other calling card.
Should we take the cigar ring? I feel like we're supposed to use that for evidence or something.
Right. You can remember. You can't remember if it was like this before Stogie got it. Probably was. That drawer is usually in the night table. That's what used to be your couch. Oh, he shot some bullets into it.
Is
Okay.
there anything in that jacket?
Jacket?
Next to the antlerhead?
Oh. Is that what this is? It's your spare suit. There's something heavy in the pocket. Ooh, look at you. I thought this was just part of this animal.
I could be a second-rate detective if I applied myself.
Oh, look at this. I got a bunch of money and a gun.
So I pulled out my gun.
I don't know if I need any of this.
Captain St. Louis.
Take the 25 cents. Take the 25 cents.
Go to the arcade.
Okay, now what is everything? What is this? More of your good luck. There's not a drop left inside. Oh, it's a bottle. There's nothing inside.
Picture?
Yeah, what's this? It's a picture of you with Father O'Malley. He's the kind soul who guided you to this fine life of yours. Thanks, Padre.
I always knew you'd be a second-rate detective if you applied yourself.
Okay. So, can I open any of these other doors, you think?
You can try it. Or maybe the mailbox.
That's a great idea, as a matter of fact. What about the other mailbox? Key doesn't fit.
That's the only key we have at the moment.
Might be.
Okay, we can
Key
always...
doesn't fit.
You might find more keys later. Try using the gun on it.
That might be what I have to do.
You
Key
can
doesn't
spray the
fit.
open door.
I think I tried opening these doors, huh?
You can try... Yeah.
Doesn't open, it's locked.
You tried on that one.
Whoever's in there is like, I'm not expecting anyone, am I?
Okay, I actually did that once. I went to the wrong floor of my building, so I went to like my otherwise like the right spot on the floor. And tried like I was like, oh gee. As soon as I realized my mistake, like, why won't my key fit? Hopefully nobody was home. That would be weird.
All right, let's talk to this dude. And maybe go somewhere else.
Yeah, let's make out with him.
Let's name the place Ace. I'll get you there. We can go to Chicago. Oh, that must be the train station, huh?
I think Peoria is Joey's place.
Yeah. What is this stuff? Let's just try this real quick. It might be the train station and I just wasted our time.
I think he's not charging.
Alright, we stopped. Now let's get out.
You can't go to the left side.
No answer. Oh, I was talking to the door. Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, that's Chicago station. Never mind, let's get back in the cab. Sorry. Wasted your time. I feel like I'm missing a bunch.
Well, maybe we get at those other locations.
That's true.
It's early.
Okay. Name the place. Let's go to Peoria. Leave it to me, Ace. With that, Gabby drives off.
You should ride with him too many times you get hit by another garbage truck.
That'd be great.
Driven by Stogie.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Well, there's a lot of places you can go.
Joe's favorite.
And you could replay the original game.
It's your favorite old haunt, Joe's place. I don't know if we can get in right now. It doesn't open. It's locked.
Well, there's a lot of places.
Where can we go? I think if you go to the police, you like lose.
Sounds about right.
Reports of crocodiles in the sewers prompted the sanitation department to seal the manhole.
Okay.
There's a chain link fence there to keep kids out of the construction area.
Good thing we're not a kid.
Doesn't open, it's
The
locked.
fire escape in the alley.
Yeah. This dark alley connects to the street. Can I get up, like, here? Oh, I totally can. You are on a rather shaky fire escape.
That's
Excuse me. Let's punch some windows. I'm so bored, it says, as it falls to the floor with a clatter. You managed to pry one board loose. Can I
Oh,
move
what
in?
was the matter?
Hey, look at this. You're in an office. Do you recognize this?
Yeah.
In fact, it's the same office that you first discovered the dead body of Joey Siegel.
Man, can we go back in the same bathroom that we lost the memory in?
If it's not boarded up. Okay, so yeah, there's like a chalk outline here, but let's try to open the desk. Is there anything in here? Oh, it's that pencil. Which was like absolutely necessary in the first game, but I don't know if we need it here. Let's take this.
Open the safe?
Sorry, let's open the safe. It opened, but there was nothing in it. I didn't expect
Take
that.
cobwebs.
Ooh, look at this.
Wait, there's a key in the phone?
In the telephone. It's a small, unusually shaped key.
That's
That
okay.
is not helpful. Take the key 4. Okay, now can I,
Go back.
can I go this way? It doesn't open. It's locked.
What's that?
No power to the elevator.
We should go back on the fire escape.
I was gonna try using that key on the locked door.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'm very clumsy with the controls, so I apologize. Let's use it on this. Key doesn't fit. Well, we got a key, so that's something. I can't climb any higher. Alright, well, I can get down.
Okay, so one goes back to the street, one goes to the fire escape, one's the manhole we can't do anything with?
Yeah, that takes us to the... Where's this? Okay,
That looks
here's an
useful.
alleyway.
Ooh, I bet key 4 works there.
You know what? I know for a fact that I need something else to open this door.
Like a trash can.
Not unlike a trash can.
Like trash can adjacent.
I might have to look something up because
what's this one in the lower left corner?
that's the chain link fence.
We can't go there.
I guess not. No.
There's door, alley, cab, manhole. So wait, of those ones on the bottom, the middle one is the manhole, right?
That's the manhole. This goes to the police station.
Okay, and that's the car.
This is the
okay.
cab.
The police station, I forgot.
So,
Can you... is there a limit of how many bullets you have?
I probably just have as many as I have,
Alright.
which I think is 6.
Let's just go to the one.
I want to go back to my apartment real quick.
Okay. There's probably stuff we can take there.
Yeah, I feel like I missed a bunch in the apartment, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, this is a pleasant drive. I love the color of his taxi.
Actually, I really like it too. Not enough green.
Yeah, it needs to be a little greener, if anything.
Oh man, there's not enough green cars. Like, I feel like it's such an underrated color.
Alright, so does this key work on anything in here? That would be unusual, but maybe.
That's how they get the game to go as long as it is. You applying it to everything.
Key doesn't fit. I don't feel like I pointed it right. Okay, I could have sworn you could get your mailbox open.
Well, maybe we need key 2 or 3 for that.
Let's open that couch. What is this?
If you pull on that.
It says there's nothing there. Alright, hold on.
Can you take the spare suit jacket?
Oh yeah, maybe I was supposed to take that. But we opened it and there was just that one
Yeah,
thing.
I was thinking like maybe there was something like underneath it that we didn't notice.
Is there anything in our inventory that we didn't open yet?
Gum.
That's true.
It's spearmint. Suddenly you remember something. You hate spearmint. Drawer.
Yeah, essentially we took a quick break and we figured out that we are exactly where we need to be. And the original, I was just talking about how the original Deja Vu had this problem where like things that are clearly already opened will sometimes need to be opened anyway. You open the drawer, like that was just an open drawer on the floor, was it not?
Right, it should be so intuitive to build a navy.
Yes, exactly that. Okay, so let's take box 1.
What's in box 1?
I don't know. Let's take knife. And let's take key 2. And before I do anything else, because I've learned my lesson,
I bet key 2 goes to the mailbox.
I'm gonna open the knife. You flick open the pocket knife. Hey,
Nice.
look at that. Okay, so let's take a look at key 2. The small brass key is tarnished. Man, like, I feel like in the first game when you looked at the keys, it gave you at least a little bit of hint of what to use it for.
This looks like it opens the jewelry box. This looks like it opens the door.
Yeah, and there was another one that was like, this key has the Mercedes-Benz logo, and it's like, okay, well that's used on the car outside, obviously. But in this game, it's like, oh, the key's brass. Anyway, let's open box 1. Oh, sure. I don't know if you need to use your gun in this game. But I will.
Hey, did we even confirm that our gun had bullets before? Do we just assume?
Well,
you know what happens?
Let's open the gun.
You know what happens when you assume, right? All your dreams come true.
You open the gun. Okay. Let's use...
So I pulled out my gun.
You can't use something you don't have. Well,
I
guess I don't have it, because all I have is the box that holds those bullets.
Well, I had my bullet in the box in the drawer that was in the middle of my dingy room.
Yo ho, the rattling bug. Alright, so I think we got...
We've gone in the other room, right? That's just the bathroom? That's the whole
Well,
room.
actually, yeah, like, the only other exit when we're in the apartment is to come back out here.
Okay. Should we try key 2 in the mailbox?
Yes. Let's try the right one first. You open the lock.
Oh!
Look at that. All right, let's take a look.
Envelope.
The word confidential is written on the front.
Okay,
well,
I can look at this.
yeah, it couldn't hurt to take a peek. I probably should have just, you know what? I probably should have just opened it without taking it into my inventory. And now, whoops. Sorry. It's a letter from Vinny Talusa, your informant. Ace, some weird stuff is going on at the Nordic Shoe Factory. Did you want to take this one?
Nope.
Do you have a voice for Vinny?
It's gonna be like my old.
Hey, some weird stuff's going on at the Nordic Shoe Factory. Better get over here on the double. I heard they invested a large amount of money in the ice cream parlor.
That's much
Across the
better.
street. There are also strange midnight shipments from unmarked ice cream trucks. You should check it out. Well, even if it turns out to be actually ice cream, then it's a win-win situation.
No, those are brutal. Did you know that the reason there's 2 companies in New York is because like they're so fierce they actually used to like beat each other up over turf in Manhattan.
I had no idea. So I'm guessing this doesn't open anything else here. Key doesn't fit.
You broke
Okay.
open the mailbox and committed mail fraud. You are now in jail.
Yeah, you are now in jail, fraud. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
I guess we're going to the Nordic Shoe Factory. Or
Um,
do you want to go to the morgue?
well, I actually want to go back to Peoria. Because now that I have that knife, I know from playing this game before that you use the knife on, like, many things that you wouldn't expect to have to use it.
So basically, knife is key.
Yes, as a matter of fact.
Like how
Leave
Gabby
it to
looked at
me,
us when he
Ace.
said that. He's like, yeah, I know. Knife solves all your problems.
Fair? He doesn't even charge us. What a guy. Okay, thanks, Gabby. What a pal. Okay, so now let's go back into this, this very clean street.
You gotta Jimmy open Joe's door.
As a matter of fact, I think they even call it that. But yeah, so now I'm gonna use the knife on the, yeah, I insert it into the lock.
We've checked
Screw
that
it,
box in the
click.
hallway, right?
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I guess I could open it. There's
Oh!
a duck? Someone left some Peking duck with black bean sauce in the trash.
Oh, man, that sounds
delicious
good.
if it weren't for the maggots.
Well, you need to brush them off.
Well, here's key fucking 3 in the middle of this box. Okay, yeah, so I definitely examined the box earlier, and he was just like, oh, there's no,
It's
you
a
know, I
box.
don't know. Yeah. You recognize the familiar symbol of a German luxury car on the key. Hey, okay.
But is there gonna be a big girl in the trunk?
The narrow corridor is dark and gloomy. Can I knock off these boards? Nothing happens. Yeah, in the last game, there was a large woman in the trunk of the car that was parked in front of Joe's.
And a bomb.
But also, I think the first time I played this game, like, it got to the point where I was like, I had searched everywhere, and then I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll just try everything on every door because I don't know what to do now. So eventually the knife worked, right? But that was after, like, an hour of trying everything on everything. So eventually, I was like, man, I finally got to this room, and, like, I can make some progress, so let's go. And then you open this door, but if you try to walk in, this shit happens. You grope about blindly through the darkness. You were never much good at groping. Weird thing to say, so you slip and break your neck.
But it's good that you're not good at groping. It means you're not doing it all the time.
Yes, I believe that's true. You fall hard and hit your head against the flow.
So you're dead, but you're a good person.
The meaty thud of your head splitting open is the last thing you'll ever hear. Yeah, now you have an even more throbbing headache.
Now Stovey's just like, that idiot stumbled into toidles.
Anyway, let's continue. Where does it put us? Alright, it puts us right back here, that's fine.
Use the flashlight for that?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You're right. But, like, just imagine, like, trying everything ever for, like, an hour and then finally getting into this place and it's like, oh, you walked somewhere and died.
You tried the knife on the darkness, and it worked. Stab that dark.
What am I trying to do?
I'm in a pair of pants.
Would you like to use this on? I think you... This took me a while to figure out, too. You have to use the flashlight on yourself like it's a ghost story.
Oh, okay.
The surroundings light
There's
up.
no turn on.
Yeah, you can't just use it, you know? Inside Joe's place, it's empty, which is great, because you're not supposed to be talking to anyone. Okay, so let's open this door. Remember this?
Yeah.
The air is stale in the dim and dirty storage cellar. And I think if you, like, use one of these bottles or something...
What are you doing?
I'm using a bottle. Do you have to punch it? Wait, hold on. You examine this one. This bottle is not covered with dust. You wonder what that could mean. No, you don't, Ace, because you remember this from like a week ago. You hit the bottle and the entire rack slides aside. You found a secret passage. The small, foul-smelling chamber. Yeah, and there's cobwebs everywhere to show that time has passed.
Or that's Halloween.
You open the door. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, maybe they're just getting ready for the season. It's a hidden casino. Hey, aren't these things illegal outside of Nevada? Yeah, that's why it's hidden. I imagine that's why it's hidden in a wine cellar.
Is Kowalski dealing here too?
I don't know. Let's
I'd follow you in case you had some gambling needs.
You begin to search for the little ball usually associated with these tables. You fail to find one, however. Well, that's a shame.
Suspicious.
So, and I think... Not the pencil. Pencil's lead is broken. I clicked the wrong thing. Hold on. I think you're supposed to use key 4 on one of these. Yeah, look at that. You open the lock. I'm playing a lot of this from memory, but like I also don't know a lot of these things how you're supposed to figure them out without just trying them. And
I think
you guys
that's
don't
pretty
wanna
much
watch
it.
that.
There's nothing that tells you like, by the way, you found a index card that says, hey, key 4 usually works on this thing over here.
Maybe there is a clue like that somewhere, but yeah, I think you're right. There's probably not. It's a business card that reads Sugar Shack, 4117 S Cottage, Chicago, Illinois. 60652.
A lot of businesses going on right now.
You notice the words, "Come and see me, Joey," scrawled on the back of it.
Sugar. Sometime, Joey.
Sugar and you go way back. You remember many hot nights on the town with her. You also remember the last time you saw her. She was carrying a grudge, a 38, and 6 bullets with your name on them.
Is she the person from the last game that you have to punch in front of the police
Yep,
station?
and I think you have to steal her purse for something. Or maybe you don't even need that, but, let's open the diary. Yeah, look at this. You have to open so many things. The diary contains a list of payments for different amounts. You start to scan the pages. March 24th, bunch of money. So yeah, this is somebody's... It's clearly a diary.
Yeah.
And not like a book of accounts. Alright. Probably not important. The list continues, but you notice that courier number 0 is not shown again. You scan the rest of the book, but the following pages hold no interest to you. So, let's take these. I don't know if you need them. Because I forgot what the exact win condition for this game was. But I generally remember...
Do you have to drop stuff in the sewer again?
No, I don't think you have to get rid of any evidence in this game. So that part I don't need to remember at all. And I don't know if there's a point to coming up here, but let's...
You can reminisce about all your old boxing pictures.
It's true. Maybe Rudy's picture is on the wall somewhere. Doghouse Riley, who was never really tall, though he tried to be.
He was famous for wearing his 4-inch pumps in the rain.
Platform. It's a poster of you in your early years as a boxer. Truth be told, you were never really that good.
Second-rate detective, third-rate boxer.
It's a poster of Puff McMuffin. Nobody could take a dive as graceful as he.
Well, he's known as P Muffin.
It's locked. Duff McWhalen, who is a boss in Mega Man X5 or something. Should I try some of the keys on this door?
Yeah, we got key 3. I think we haven't tried on something yet.
Yeah, but that was the one with the Mercedes logo.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So this was our mail
Well,
key,
this could be a fancy door.
Yeah, maybe it's just a Mercedes-Benz office.
They make a fine office.
Key doesn't fit. Flashlight dims. That seems bad. Inside Joe's place is empty and in need of a good cleaning. Am I gonna break my neck on the way out?
You should probably open the door.
How do I do that?
Well, if you're inside, you can probably open the
Yeah, maybe you're
door.
right. Maybe I can open it from the inside. Doesn't open. It's locked. Well, am I gonna break my neck if I walk out? I actually don't want to save right now. The door is open. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we were just... our flashlight went out, and we didn't hurt ourselves that time, because we familiarized ourselves with the layout. If that makes sense.
Not at all.
It doesn't open. Okay, so let's try to go to, Sugar Shack's apartment. Which is this way. It's a lamppost. The street in front of Joe's place is empty. I don't think that Mugger comes back, the one from the first game.
Better not.
Yeah, if he knows what's good for him. I'm a third-rate boxer. You sink down into the comfortable backseat of the lab. Yeah, this seat is so comfy. Named a place Ace. So let's go to Cottage. I'm not going to the morgue yet for a specific reason. Okay. And I think it's because I remember some stuff.
Hey! Because you remember some stuff.
Going to see Sugar Shack, eh, Ace?
Yeah.
Here, take my gun.
Also, that C in the Chicago Bears poster thing right there kind of actually looks like the Chicago Bears logo.
I was going to smoke the Cincinnati Red C.
Oh, they're very similar. Come to think of it, yeah.
They all look like C's.
What's up? Like,
CS.
it's weird how many sports franchises are just named after colors. You're standing outside of a tenement. This part of town is so bad that even the Chicago police steer clear. That sounds pretty cool.
Wait, what is there besides the Reds?
The Reds, the
Browns.
Yeah, the Cleveland Browns, the St. Louis Blues.
I've never heard of that one.
They are a hockey team, and they recently won the Stanley Cup.
Oh wait, and then there's the Toronto Blue Jays.
Jays, yeah. Then there's the Red Sox and White Sox. The bum seems startled by you. What's that, he slurs? You want to buy me dinner?
It's okay.
What's that? You want to buy me dinner? Well, guess what we need to do
Capital
now?
idea.
So, there's a door down here. It doesn't open. It's locked. Guess what we have to use?
You try playing the vent.
I will examine it. The small barred window. Oh yeah, it's not a vent.
No, that's why you can't play it.
But I'm gonna use the knife again on this door. You fumble with the knife and insert it into the lock.
Ooh,
Scritch, click. With more luck than skill, you jimmy open the lock. Thanks, Jim. You're standing in Sugar Shack's place. What a dump. This place makes the sewers look good.
Jeez, just always worse.
It's just cobwebs. Relax. Okay, like, look who's talking, Ace.
That's a dream catcher. What are you talking about?
But also his apartment, like, literally just got ransacked. And
Yeah.
now he's complaining about other people. The paper is open to the obituaries.
But who's
You notice
complaining?
that? Sugar Shack seems to have cut one out. Interesting. Okay, let's take this. Take the news clip 5. And let's take this perfume. I knew it was perfume.
It's on the floor.
I don't know.
It's a rock.
It's a
Ooh.
tissue. You know how to use it. Just put it to your nose and blow. That's how everyone describes how whistling works. If you didn't get the joke. But, like, also, people are like, you know how to whistle, don't you? Just put your lips together and blow. And there's more to it than that because I can't whistle.
I can't whistle. I couldn't snap until it was necessary in our high school show.
Yeah. As a copper's uniform. Close examination reveals that the owner is none other than Sergeant McMurphy. He's the flatfoot who picked you up for the Seagull murder. Ooh, this plot is so connected to the first game's plot. This is also McMurphy's dress. Oops, this sure is a dress.
This is a great dress in a garish way.
I figure today is Laundry 1. Is there other laundry in this game?
There's always laundry.
Alright, so I don't know if I need to take the dress or the laundry, but look, I have infinite space.
It's becoming like
Suddenly the flashlight goes out. Oh, I see. So apparently our flashlight was still working a little, because it just completely went out now. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So that's how we didn't, like, die in the bar.
You can take the vacuum and tidy up your own place.
Honestly, I think she needs it more.
I mean...
My
sure-
place needs new furniture.
I know Ace thinks that, but I've seen Ace's place. He needs it more.
Alright, let's open the laundry. Doesn't open. You open the vacuum.
Bag.
Okay, so let's take the bag. Can I open the bag? Or you know what? That might be the last thing I need a knife for. Because I remember the knife being like MVP in this game. Can't open it with your bare hands. Well, can I use a gun? Yeah, I remember like when I was the first time I played this game, I was probably in like 8th or 9th grade, and I like couldn't figure anything out until I finally used the knife on that door previously, right? And then suddenly, you know, you get to the very next place, and it's like, oh, you have to use a knife on another door, and then the knife on this bag, and it's like, well, I guess I'm gonna use the knife on everything from now on. And that got me in a lot of trouble when I started talking to people. You slash open the bag with a knife. Ooh, what
That's
is?
like, there's this... I think it's a Sega CD game called, like Space... It's like the Space Adventure or something. And it kind of seems like it's a point-and-click adventure, but really it's every time you get in trouble, you use your arm cannon and you're fine.
That sounds awesome. Anyway, we found a note inside the vacuum bag. Sugar, if I'm knocked off, give this to the chief of police. Make sure Captain Carlston doesn't see it. That's what it says on the envelope. You open the envelope 3. It's a letter. Ooh, scary music. It's a letter from policeman McMurphy. He spelled his name McMurphy just a second ago, did he?
Yeah.
Or is this a different guy?
Oh, this is more like, you know, dropping the beats. Like, it's a letter. Policeman McMurphy.
Well, apparently he dropped a letter from his name, too.
Yeah.
Consider this a deathbed testimony, because if I ain't dead now, then as soon as word of this letter gets out, I soon will be. I might be going down over this, but I won't be taking the fall alone. Joey Seagulls. Oh my gosh, my roommate in college played that every day.
This is the best thing. I can make all of my musical references, and you're in my, and I'm in your face, and you have to get them.
I can't ignore them in my chat.
And they'll
Joey
be in the
Seagull-
chat as well later.
You're right. Joey Siegel's been paying off Captain Carlson over some new racket that he's setting up. All I done is act as the bag man. That's why we found the note in the vacuum bag.
Oh, it makes so much sense. Layers.
Siegel. Spelled it. Is this a different guy too? Man, they gotta
Siegel,
be
Mac Murphy, Mick Murphy. There's a lot of moving parts in this.
Anyway, Siegel gives the dough or the ice cream to some 2-bit thug with an 8-bit scar running through his eye. This thug gives it to me, and I give it to Carlson. Why are there so many middlemen? I feel like you could
Deniability.
simplify that transaction. Okay, maybe you're right. Yeah, maybe it's that. I don't know exactly what Siegel is up to. I'm just the bagman. Looks like Siegel was involved in even more shady stuff than you thought. You wonder whose side he was on. Okay, so I absolutely should take this. For good measure, let's take the envelope, too.
But don't take the bag, otherwise you're the bag man.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so that was absolutely necessary. And now we can go to the morgue. Where's my friend? Gabby the Cabbie. Alright. Alright. They call him Gabby because he's very talkative. Also, that's his name.
Honestly, he doesn't seem to talk all that much for Gabby.
Hey!
Hey!
Leave it to me, Ace. Yeah. My brother, James, always thought the Jacksonville Jaguars logo looked like it was making a face like, "Ay." So now, anytime I see anyone making a stupid grin, I think of, "Ay." Alright, we're here. Left door works.
The west door.
Ooh, the morgue has some unique music. That's pretty dope.
Nah, this place is dead.
Okay, so you open the door. I'll show you what happens if I don't do the thing I'm supposed to do first. The morgue clerk sits silently behind his desk. I'm gonna save here. Can I open this? The clerk stops you from opening the gate and says, "Sorry, Mac, unauthorized persons ain't allowed back here. Unless, of course, they're dead."
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Well, how about I hear you?
Okay, so what we're actually supposed to do is go back into Gabby's cab, and because he's, like, down for anything, he just does not ask any questions when we take our pants off.
Are you gonna put the dress on him?
If he lets me. No, what you want to do now is get naked.
He's gonna wheel you in as a dead body?
No. In fact, I'm gonna put on McMurphy's uniform.
I was gonna say, like, you walk in as a dead body, like, "Hey, I'm dead. Can I go behind the bar now?" It's like, "Oh yeah, come on in."
I'm totally dead. You use like a vampire voice to sell it. The police uniform seems loose and baggy on you. Yeah, exactly like a cop. Nothing happens. Okay, so now we can just walk into the morgue. Because we are authorized. Can I go this way? Yeah, I'm totally authorized because I am an author. I mean a cop. Not only is this room cold, but it also has a strange smell of something rotting. Yuck. Yeah, probably bodies, dude.
No, it's the duck. You didn't get rid of it.
Open the door. It's a well-preserved body. You look it up and down, wondering what happened to him.
He died.
Let's just open up all of these little morgue slots. It looks like someone used this guy for target practice. You notice a scar running through the stiff's left eye. An 8-bit scar! He looks to have been one tough customer. You wonder what could have happened to cause an end to such... Wait, didn't we just say that someone used him for target practice? And we're like, oh, I wonder what could have killed him. Dude, bullets. Guns.
Asthma.
Yeah, that's probably that. Alright, so we're gonna take this little ticket. His name tag, excuse me. I'm gonna leave those open, because I'm a cop. And now, I think we give that name tag. Sorry, we don't take it. We use the name tag on this person. With an odd gleam in his eye, the clerk says, I don't know all the details. Wait, that sounds like Sans if he's got an odd gleam in his eye. But they say Bondwell was found at the bottom of the Chicago River. Have we heard that name yet?
I don't think so. I just assumed it was like we were gonna find out that Stogie was killed.
They say he was wearing concrete shoes and he was riddled with bullets.
But they got his feet out of that? Damn.
Yeah, I guess they removed him. These were Mr. Bondwell's belongings. Alright, let's open up his box. And let's take his money. And key 5. And now, because I've learned my lesson, I will open the wallet too. By the way, Sean Robinson made some really good brownies that are right here, and I've had a bunch of them already.
Good thing you remember to open the tinfoil.
Yeah, before I ate the brownies.
$10. I like how it says $10 and not like just with the dollar sign like the other money we've had.
You are unable to make out. Okay, so
That's because you didn't click the kiss icon.
You're right. Alright, let's take the claim ticket. I don't know if we need this license too. Take the incense too.
Can you examine key 5?
Yeah. But it's all the way at the end of my inventory.
That's on you, you hoarder.
You figure this key may belong to Bonwell's house, although you could be wrong.
And it turns out you are.
Oh man.
I just dropped a clue about what this key is useful for, but it's not. No, we could probably go to the station.
Yeah, you're right. I think right now we have to go back to Las Vegas. Just named a place, Ace. I'll get you there. Let's go to Chicago.
We're already there.
Oh, yeah. You're already there. I didn't do
Okay.
any driving. $20.
So this time, I know how to look at the train schedule before I go around looking for the right train. Alright, let's GTFO.
Do you want to go to St. Louis?
You know what? Eventually we can.
Someday.
Oops. Okay, track 2 is boarding. Dang it, which one is that? Probably this.
Nope.
Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I didn't take off my cop uniform. The cop, thinking you're a comrade, comes over and starts to ask if you got your weekly payoff yet.
Subtle.
After getting a second look at you and your badge number, he discovers his mistake. He tells you to reach for the ceiling and to keep your hand where he can see it. Roughly jerking you along, he hauls you in for questioning about just where you got your nice blue uniform. I messed up.
Should have been naked.
They keep you in jail. At the end of the week, Stogie shows up and posts bail. Oh, goodness. This is scary.
I'm gonna take you someplace nice and quiet, Ace.
He says with a snicker. You begin to think that Stogie's not so bad after all. Then the quiet is shattered by a shotgun blast as he empties both barrels into you.
Then I'm gonna make a big noise.
Yeah.
In your chest.
It was quiet a second ago, I promise.
Then I broke the silence and the tension and your face.
Okay, so I think I can't just change. I have to go back into the car to do it. So yeah, I forgot I was still wearing that uniform, huh?
Man, we had that flashlight on while we're walking around in the daylight.
True. Take off the uniform. And I guess I'll put my pants on. So?
Does anybody stop you if you walk around the station without pants on?
Probably.
The cop's like, what's going on here? It'd be better if you were wearing the stolen uniform of a dead cop.
Doubt it.
Well, it just so happens.
Alright, so... Where is Station 1?
Well, look, I don't think there is a 1.
Dang it.
Missed our train while changing
Lost
clothes.
train. Okay, so this was 2... This one's 5, then,
Yeah.
right?
There we go. Hey.
Alright. This Wilford Brimley looking guy says the destination of this train is Las Vegas. That's how they talk.
The destination of this train is diabetes.
I'll use this money on Wilford Brimley. He collects the fare and says, thanks and make yourself comfortable. I will. Yo, these same people are coming back with me. Alright, let's look at this guy. What a nag. That mouth is going a mile a minute. Wow, dude.
Wait, there's a
The bum just sits
Wilford
there,
Brimley
rocking back
movie
and
to
forth,
remember now.
mumbling to himself.
It's gonna bother me.
Alright, I'm just waiting for the train to start at this point. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have to go back to Las Vegas.
That's right.
Deja
he died
Vu
this
2.
summer.
Back to Las Vegas. Wait, what?
Wilford Brimley died in August this year.
I don't know if I knew that. I think I didn't
He
know
recently
that.
discovered Twitter too, and it was so funny.
Oh, man. Well, rip to a legend.
Remo Williams, that's what I was trying to think of. it was this like attempt to make an American James Bond movie with several people involved from 80s James Bond movies involved, and it's hysterically awful. It's like Joel Grey in yellowface.
Oh no. Anyway, this is the music that Las Vegas sounds like, by the way. So, what do I do now?
Build a
Yeah, I have key 5, so like maybe I can use that to get somewhere.
But we need to know that address. Where else can we go in Vegas? Oh no, use the claim ticket.
You're right, that's what I was gonna do.
That's a little
Where do we go? Over here. Okay. You're absolutely right. I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm gonna use this claim ticket on this person. You nudge the man and show him your claim. I couldn't just talk to him?
Hey!
I went up and I push him.
Look, he doesn't see that well. Look at like how thick those lenses are.
Brings out a big suitcase. Let's open it. Can I open the suitcase and find some laundry? Well, can I open the laundry? I can. There's an envelope and a snapshot inside.
Ooh.
The picture shows Siegel and some other guy standing outside a cleaner's.
Makes sense.
In this picture, Siegel is shaking hands with a thin guy in front of the Reliant Cleaners. Looking closer, you see the initials DV on the thin guy's handkerchief. Interesting. You wonder who this guy is and how he knew Siegel.
Can you open the envelope now?
I'm gonna take his photo first. But yeah, let's open this envelope. You open it, here's letter 1. I think this is like necessary to beat the game. This letter is addressed to Anthony the Tony Malone. Mr. Malone, I've come across something strange. I've been making payments to the cops in Chicago on behalf of Siegel. When Joey was iced, I grabbed the books before the coppers could. The payments I'm making aren't recorded there. DV runs things here pretty tight, so he must know about it. And since it ain't in the books, you don't know about it.
Oh, so DV might be skimming.
Yeah. Without Tony Malone knowing, Noni Maloning about it. Sorry. I think DV is making a power play and is secretly muscling in on your territory. Tom Bondwell.
There we go.
That is the guy.
Tommy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, of course it is because it was his claim ticket.
And laundry.
So yeah, let's definitely take this. And leave the laundry. What is this guy thinking? I'm opening the suitcase right here, rifling through it, taking a couple things, and then leaving the suitcase.
They paid me to take these suitcases and give the suitcases back. What you do with the rest of the time you're in front of me ain't my business.
I took envelope 1 for no reason.
Unless you got a dress.
I don't think I need the laundry. Let's get out of here. Okay, so let me save the game before I mess something up. And then I think what we want to do is go back to the casino/hotel, which is not this way, I don't think.
There it is.
Alright, let's go back to the lucky dice. The clinking sound. Alright, let's open this vase. Alright, just checking. Okay, so...
Have we gone those other doors?
I don't think
The one's casino, one's lobby, one's your room.
It doesn't open. It's locked. You open the door. What is this, the elevator?
Yeah.
Alright, you're inside a cramped elevator. Let's punch a button.
Press the button for tooth.
The door closes.
Tooth.
With a jerk, the elevator starts moving. With a jolt? Am I the jerk?
No, you're the jolt.
Yeah, but it started with a jerk and ended with a jolt. But I think it's the same person. Okay, so like... Elevator door closing. Okay.
Wait, what about that last key we got?
I don't know, but can I tell you my hunch?
What?
I think I gotta do something crazy now.
You gotta shoot the lock?
Crazier. Crazier and more convoluted. I think
put
I'm
on the
supposed to be
dress?
on the 3rd floor.
Put on the dress, knock on it and say...
You notice a space above the 3rd floor button. Elevator door is closed.
Three.
With a jerk, the elevator starts moving.
For the jolt.
Hey.
Right. 3. Is there gonna be laundry 3?
Watch. We're going to be laundry 3.
Ooh.
Aha! This thing's like day old socks and smelly shorts. I'm gonna close this. Close the lid. And now I think what we want to do is wait. Until this, yeah, you can feel someone pushing the dumpster. It's not a dumpster. It's a laundry
It stops
hamper.
with a jolt. That's what matters.
Everything stops with jolt, doesn't it? And a crash. All right, yeah, that sounds like me too. It's hoisted onto a truck. A grind of gears, and the truck is underway.
Oh, we're going to Reliant Cleaners or whatever, aren't we?
Yeah, good thing you don't get car sick. It's a long ride. And you'd have to clean the laundry extra much. When the ride is over, you're hoisted out again, and the lid is opened with a bang. Someone shoots it open. You blink as the bright light pours in. Your eyes begin to adjust as you notice 2 burly thugs glaring at you.
Why is that he's hoarding, fellow?
2 men frisk you. As the 2 goons frisk you, they find the letter to Malone. Wow, look at that, Moose, says the skinnier of the 2. Which one is that?
On the right, maybe?
He's got a letter to the big boss, Metal Gear. That's right, Spike. You think this guy's a big shot or something? Replies the uglier one.
No, his car's a laundry basket.
I don't know, Moose, but let's tie this guy up and go tell DV right away. DV is the guy in the picture with Siegel.
Yeah.
With that, they leave, but not before they grab everything of interest from your pockets. Everything of interest? Obviously not, because they didn't take my knife.
They weren't interested.
Or my bullets.
Or anything.
Yeah, well, I guess those aren't interesting. Okay, so I think what I have to do now is like...
And then rusty nails.
Yeah, bent nails and splinters adorn this wooden crate. So what I want to do is use...
Oh,
my
did you bring laundry 1 or 2 with you? You could do a load.
You vigorously work the rope back and forth over the nails. The rope breaks. Took you about an hour, but your hands are free now. And now what I want to do is, move up this one. Yeah. So this took me a long time to figure out when I was first playing this game. In fact, I straight up had to look up what to do here. But you open the door, and then you go back into this laundry hamper and hide. I don't know if I have to close it. I should probably leave it as it is.
Probably.
Uh-oh, you hear footsteps. The 2 goons are coming back. You hear a voice say, "Hey, Spike, he's gone." You hear a worried voice say, "Uh-oh, Moose, that's Spike. He ain't here." A second voice replies, "The front door's open, Spike. He must have got away." "The boss sure ain't gonna like this," says the first.
Says the foist.
The foist, yes, excuse me. You better go tell him. He likes you better anyways. You can hear them walk away. Phew, quick thinking, Ace.
Good job. Third person.
Now I don't know what to do. But let's look around, I guess.
We okay now, because they're going for the
Where is
boss.
this? The chute's too slippery to climb. In Indiana Jones' Fate of Atlantis, at one point you stick like a piece of used gum on the bottom of your shoe so you could walk up a slippery chute. But I don't think that's what you do in this game.
You still have the gum.
That's true. I can chew it. Unless you open the counter. Oh, yes, okay. And sometimes you just gotta open up, Ace. I accidentally opened myself. I tried to.
Open your pants again?
You're in a fairly large office. There's a framed picture on the desk. The guy with Siegel is in this photo, too. Oh,
Got a picture of himself on his desk?
It's a picture of the notorious Anthony Malone shaking the hand of a man you do not recognize. The inscription on the picture reads, "To little Danny V, I trust you with my life, TM." Danny V, DV, Danny Ventini, Malone's right-hand man. Danny Ventini must be Malone's right-hand man. If that is so, then what is he doing with a secret office in a cleaner's? That's a good question, my dude. Open the desk.
Box 3.
Well, let's open this box 3.
More duck.
Because I'm a third-rate boxer, so I can open up this box. What? Ooh, I know what this is.
You push the button. Win the game.
Alright, so now let's close the desk.
Is Is that like a door or like a dartboard right there?
As a matter of fact, it is a dartboard.
It's a big old dartboard.
Court panels surround the board to keep stray darts out of the wall. The dartboard seems a little out of place in this office.
Ooh.
You're right.
You can do something with it.
I can, but not until later.
Oh, okay.
In fact, let's GTFO. You're sitting in the outskirts of town. Not where I want to be at. Set of tracks goes through this part of the desert? Maybe I do want to be in the desert. Let's save real quick.
That's where your fortune is.
Yeah. Tire tracks go through the desert. Oh shit, okay, it brought us back to the casino. That's exactly where I wanted to go. Because I feel like gambling. With my life. Okay, so now what you need to do... Remember that button that we got?
Oh, it goes in space.
Yeah, it goes in the secret space.
And you can go to 4th?
I can go to 4, yes. With a jolt. A jerk.
Well, no, you go with the jerk and then a jolt.
That's true.
You don't want to jolt too early.
I meant to use the button. Click. The magnetic button fits into place at the top of the panel. With a jerk, the elevator starts moving.
But with a jolt...
Now, remind me to take the button when I leave. Because if you don't, I think someone just kills you. Like, I don't know how that makes sense.
Take the button.
I think I take it on the way back, is what I meant. But in case I'm wrong, let's save here.
You didn't clean up after yourself. You're dead.
Okay, the 4th floor of the hotel seems to contain offices. Signs hang above the 2 doors. That scared me. I thought there was going to be a thug here. The names on the doors are familiar. Anthony Malone, notorious Vegas mobster, and Danny Ventini. In fact, you remember reading about them in the paper a few weeks ago, and like also all the stuff that we found about them today. It was rumored that a district attorney had irrefutable evidence to convict the Las Vegas businessman. The charges were dropped, however, when the DA turned up dead.
Maybe that's the other guy in the morgue.
Yeah, maybe. Alright, so let's look around. Ah, the elevator door's closed. Okay. This door's open, though. Okay, this office has quite a view. Desert as far as the eye can see. Gee, what you wouldn't give for a view like this, you think, stifling a yawn.
Well, you bored yourself.
Alright, so what is this guy? It's a paperweight. Shaped in the form of some kind of
Bird?
Bird? Seems to be loose at its base. Well, let's fucking punch this bird!
I like how that's how we say it now, but the very first time you did it and made that a thing, you just went, bird.
Bird. Strange. The
Both
bird
are
looks
good.
so lifelike, as if it might dart from your hands any minute. I don't know what that could mean.
It's more like the Enterprise.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mean to take the stand. Unless I'm testifying. I meant to take the dart, and I should probably open the desk.
Oh, okay. I see why you wanted to wait on the desk. Ooh, and a record.
Well, let's look at all this stuff. Unmarked brass, large leather bound, ledger bound leather. You wonder what it says. Paper bag, huh? Alright, so I got a key, I got a record, an opener, and a paper bag.
Do we encounter a record player before?
I think it means like a written record of something.
Oh.
But maybe, I don't know.
Ooh,
There's a sandwich. An old pastrami on rye. If it wasn't stale, you might take a bite.
Needs duck.
What? Yeah, you're right. Why does he keep that in his desk and not a refrigerator?
I don't know what time it is.
Oh, yeah, he might be coming back soon. Okay, so let's open the record. This ledger lists payments made to Malone via Ventini from the various operations around the country. The page labeled Chicago lists Joey Siegel as the local frontman and shows the following. March 24th. Number 1. Ooh, look at that.
And there's no zero.
The contents differ slightly from the ledger found at Joe's. The payments to Courier Zero is not recorded in this ledger. You wonder why Courier Zero isn't listed in this book. Does this mean that Ventini is hiding? Some payments from Malone. From Mal1. Is it true that he is muscling in on Malone's operation? You figure that might be the connection. Siegel was paying off courier number 0 and had Ventini, and Ventini had to know. Dang it. Okay, it is open. What's in here? I don't know if I need to get anything from here just yet. Everything here is worth a fortune. There's 2 pictures on the wall. You wonder who these people might be. Alright, that's Malone, right? The picture shows Malone making a speech at a banquet held in honor of Dan Ventini. Rumor has it that Malone rescued a young Ventini from the streets and has treated him like a son ever since. You wonder about Ventini's secret dealings in Chicago. Does Malone know this? And would he believe it anyway? An important detail. Because you have to prove it to him eventually. Right. The picture shows Malone and Ventini holding up a huge tuna. A huge tuna head. That's what they say in Maniac Mansion, right? You figure that Malone must have paid a pretty penny for this fishing trip. $112,000. Matter of fact. Okay, there's nothing in the desk. So before I come back here,
Open the tree. Can you open that table?
That doesn't open either. Sorry, dog. Can't open the tree or the table. Okay, so let's, I think, take this button. And press 1 with a jerk. Okay, and now I think I have to get back to that laundromat. I'm pretty sure I have to go back there. Wait, no, I have to go to the casino. Navigating is a little confusing in this game, I gotta say. Yeah. Okay, so let's save the game in case I mess up. And the ending to this is actually really fun, I think. So, we're almost there. Ooh. Oh, okay, I think this is what key 6 is for. Dang it, I keep using the wrong command. But we've had to kiss very few people in this game. Yeah, there we go. We open the lock. Get into the laundry room. And now I can go into this office, and guess what we gotta do?
Dartboard.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll use... Oh wait, I was on it. Use Dart, who is the main character of Legend of Dragoon, on this dartboard. Over the years, you've acquired many talents, and throwing darts is one of them.
Or you could just,
right on the money.
You know, walked it over.
No, you have to throw it from a certain distance or else it doesn't count. The dartboard and the section of wall it's on move aside to reveal a secret passageway. It's a secret office. You wonder what type of plan...
Which is already in a secret office.
Laid here. Alright, there's nothing in the trash can, but I thought I'd open it because it's already open. Here's the stuff they took off you. You think you know why this was so important to them. If Malone got his hands on these...
Oh, okay. Banana.
Take the photo.
That's an incriminating banana.
Yeah, the letter. What is paper 2? You can barely make out the scribblings. It seems to be a list of Chicago-based companies with the words accept or terminate next to each one.
I don't think we had that.
Yeah, pretty ominous sounding stuff. I'm gonna take it.
I'm guessing it's stuff they took off us and stuff that we want to take from them.
Large black ledger. Okay, so let's open the record. The same as the ledger in the other office, but compared with the other ledger, there is a number 0 entry in this book. Interesting. The hotel ledger must have been kept to deceive Malone. It looks like the courier number 0 payments might be bribes to the police. You discover something interesting. All the payments for courier number 0 add up to $112,000. If that is the case, then you'll probably never find that money. I think the plot to this game is actually good.
Yeah.
And
the first one is just like you find out you're framed for murder and you have to prove that you're not. And there's some interesting stuff in that, but this is a little bit more...
Oh, it straight up tells you. You wonder if seeing Stogie's cigar ring on his desk would cause Ventini to think Malone was on to him.
Well, you got one.
If you can do that and reveal Ventini's scheme to Malone and somehow get out of town safely, you may live through this. So, yeah, that's absolutely what you have to do here. Okay, yeah, I was wondering how I remembered figuring that out the first time I played this game, but they straight up tell you to do that. So you have to use the trash command, which doesn't seem intuitive, but that's how you leave something somewhere.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna leave the cigar ring just right on top of the desk. You can almost picture the look on Ventini's face when he sees this. It will look like Stogie's been snopping around here.
Oh man. Oh man, I hope he's been like peach snapping on it.
Now the only thing left to do is to tip off the big boss himself. Now let's go snopping somewhere else. Ain't no snopping me.
Ain't no snapping a snap.
Can I just leave out the front door? Or will someone find me? No. I'm in the outskirts of town. So, the barren wasteland goes on, and a set of tracks goes through the desert. Straight to the casino. There's no roads, you just drive through the desert.
I like the dice on the brick wall. That can't be easy.
Well, they're weighted dice too, so it's even harder.
And so Malone listens to your whole story but says, "That's all well and good, but you opened my sandwich."
Why did you open a sandwich?
I have to kill you. You messed with my lunch. I hope you've got some Peking duck on you.
It's got your favorite ingredient, nuggets. Jolt.
Rich in protein. Actually, once when I was in Portland, Oregon, there's a place I went to, and I just missed their summer menu. In addition to the weird stuff they have, it was supposed to be a bug sundae. So instead they gave me a bug cookie. It's scorpions and I don't know if they're like maggots or grubs, but they were something. It was like jet puffed rice.
So, yeah, I mean, did you enjoy it?
Yeah, actually. Because it didn't taste like much of anything. It was like the novelty of like these sort of tasteless bugs and a pretty decent cookie.
I would try it once. But I'm proud of you. Anyway, I think I'm going to leave the letter 3. And then, what else is there? I think it's letter 1.
Do you need to leave the records as well?
Probably a banana, too. This letter is addressed to Anthony Malone. Well, can I open it? Weird that I can't read the letter. Well, it's addressed to somewhere else, so... To someone else, excuse me. And then what else? Record 2. And then I think I'm going to save the game here. Because if this doesn't work, then we'll just come right back here and try other stuff. Let's leave the banana.
You have to leave town in order for everything to happen.
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact. You'd better give up!
Because, like, how does Malone know you did everything you were supposed to?
So what we left for Malone was, like, basically the letter from that crooked cop that was like, hey, money is being exchanged between Siegel and a bunch of cops. And then we left the, you know, the ledger from Ventini that shows that
No,
Malone
I get all
is
the
receiving
evidence
all
that
the
we
money.
left, but I'm saying, like, the whole leaving town, like, don't we want Malone to know that we did our job?
No, we're getting out of here.
Or it's just like, wow, he left all the evidence that I didn't even see him do it.
Yeah, Malone thinks that we took the 112,000. So if we show him that, hey, it wasn't me that took it, it was your boy Danny that took it, then we're off the hook, right?
Right, but that's what I'm saying is, shouldn't we be all, like, in front of him giving him the evidence as opposed to, I'm going to leave the evidence in your drawer while you're not here and sneak away.
That's an interesting thought, but I'm gonna sneak away.
I mean, it's ultimately the stuff we want because we'll be off the hook. It's just sort of like, well, are we sure we're gonna get credit?
Like, I think it's intuitive enough if I just leave all the evidence.
Right.
Hey, let's go to St. Louis now. On track 8, right? So 6, 7, 8.
Yeah!
So yeah, let's watch what... That's the emergency exit. Can you get out over there? I don't know if you can get there.
You get crushed. Like, we cleared our name and then died.
The conductor approaches and says, we're finally going to St. Louis. Should I give him a banana?
That's one way to pay for your train ticket.
I think if you take too long to do this, he gets extra impatient. Behave, Sean. Thanks, make yourself comfortable. The train will be leaving shortly. Okay, so I think if you take too long, he's like, alright, you took too long, get off the train. She's really attractive, isn't she? It says, this train's going to St. Louis. Oh, I could have just looked here. Oh, okay, so maybe I did something wrong. Hey Ace, the boss sent me. Nice trick trying to turn the boss against Ventini. Sorry pal, Malone wasn't convinced by your flimsy evidence. Better luck next time, but I guess there won't be a next time, will there? Okay.
Kapow!
It appears the evidence wasn't strong enough. Okay, so maybe we did forget something.
Okay.
The case is closed forever. Well, I'm actually gonna load up the save file. Okay, so
I think we're supposed to leave all of the records, right? So you can compare the ledgers.
You're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, maybe I forgot to leave this here. I'm gonna leave record. What did I leave in the desk? Does it show me? Wait, here it is, desk. Letter 3-1, record 1-2. That might be enough.
No, let's just see what the other letters, papers. What's paper 2?
What is this photo? Actually, I might need to leave a photo. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's leave this too.
Yeah, because I don't think Ventini was he supposed to be involved in Chicago at all?
I don't know.
Because I'm trying to remember, he's the right-hand man, so he's involved in everything, but...
what else? Laundry? Letter 2. What is letter 2? The Nordic Shoe Factory.
This wasn't relevant to anything.
Yeah, I don't know if that was relevant to anything.
Just like, let's keep going, let's go to the factory where we don't have an address.
Yeah, that's Sugar Shack's address. I might have just forgot that one thing, but... Oh wait, what was the diary? That's
yeah, that was another
one.
Okay, probably do that too.
Okay, yeah, the diary. I forgot it was called diary, so I was looking for stuff like record and ledger, you know. Okay, so now let's save.
And try skipping 10.
Yeah, let's see if that works this time. You're on the 4th floor. You open the door. Now let's walk through the desert again. And don't forget to take this button. The elevator door is closed. I'm gonna hit this banana. Oh, let's go to L. I don't think I have to go to the 2nd floor for anything, by the way. Or maybe that's where you start the game? I don't remember.
I don't know. I feel like we just kind of walked into the lobby and the guy was like, hey, put some clothes.
Yeah. Which way is the... Not that way. Okay, now let's finally try going to St. Louis. Have you ever been?
I don't think I have.
Once or twice. In fact, I think I saw one of my friends graduate from Wash U. Track 8. What's this about? It was you that snuck into the boss's office, right?
Yeah,
that's
you
what
that
Malone
snuck
said.
into the boss's office, right?
Was you hoping to blackmail Malone with that evidence? What were you gonna do? Take it to the cops or something? Well, the boss don't like to be threatened, so I got to take care of the family business.
So we left too much now?
You should have been more careful. Yeah, maybe I left too much.
Did you leave the banana?
Case is closed forever. I didn't, as a matter of fact. Let's take this back. And the photo. So letter 1, 3, and diary. Now hopefully this works.
So not the record.
Just the diary, which is Ventini's records or Siegel's records. Okay, and take the button. At least I'm showcasing like a couple ways to die in this game.
Yeah.
And with a jerk, you arrive at the jolt. Okay. And if this doesn't work, then maybe I messed something up real bad. Alright, and I'm just gonna go to the first train I see. All aboard! Uh-oh, not too late.
You got machine gun.
Whoa, I did! Wait, the staccato bursts of machine guns and the thunder of explosions fill the Las Vegas air. Suspected gang kingpin Anthony Malone can't forgive the betrayal of one of his most trusted lieutenants. Alleged mobster Daniel Ventini prepares for a gang war that he knows he is not yet ready for. The mobsters attack each other in a rain of bullets and blood. When the dust settles, they are both dead. Unfortunately, you didn't run far enough away.
Jeez.
Are you kidding?
So we did everything right, we just didn't get far enough in the...
Was I supposed to do that faster?
I guess so.
Okay, wait a second.
You need to run with the KarmaJolt.
So I hope it puts me somewhere like... Alright, well I continued. And I got onto the train to St. Louis. You don't have the fare, you'll have to get off the train. Oh god, this is stressful. Where's my money? Alright, he collects the fare this time. I've never seen that happen before, where I'm just like stuck in the middle of the gang war.
That's
The
kind
blinds
of funny,
prevent you from seeing. You can see out this window though. Okay, so hopefully that did it. Because if not, then I have no idea what I did wrong.
Right.
Alright, so the train started this time at least, and Stogie isn't following me, so that's cool.
For now.
You look about, the train drifts quickly off to sleep. Okay, this seems more promising-er than before. You rub the sleep from your eyes. I took everything. The train arrived at St. Louis Station. You were not followed as you leave the city. Your plan might have actually worked. Ooh, okay, look at this. Meanwhile, back in the city of Las Vegas. Gang Kingpin Anthony Malone notices something different about his desk. There's no sandwich.
But there is a banana.
I tried to leave the banana and it was like, you should quit.
He doesn't need more potassium.
The overwhelming evidence of Siegel's diary, Bondwell's letter, and Mick Murphy's note prove a betrayal in the family. Malone is enraged at the double crossing of Ventini, someone whom he had treated like his own son. Acting quickly and without mercy, Malone dispatches his goons to catch the younger Ventini unaware and dispose of him. They just like... What was that sound effect? That was the sound of bombs, I guess. At the same time, mobster Daniel Ventini discovers a telltale cigar ring in his secret office in the outskirts of town. Knowing that could only mean that Malone is onto him, Ventini acts in the only way he can. He runs around in circles. He sends the few loyal men he has to the Lucky Dice Hotel and Casino. Dang, those bullets made some huge holes in like a brick wall. The gang war explodes across the quiet of the desert city. Ah, look at that. The newspapers trumpet the big news of the last few days. Hold on a second, some dumb antivirus thing popped up. Alright. Great Las Vegas shootout. Double hits on mobster kingpins. See? You look over the stories. You look the stories over as you kick back in your rundown office back in Chicago. I like he means St. Louis.
I mean, we don't have an office in St. Louis, but you know, we got back and we saw the news later. After a nice vacation.
Your thoughts turn to Joey Siegel, the no-good loan shark that got you into this mess in the first place. It's hard to believe that since he died, he nearly got you killed twice. Ah, well, the city's got plenty more like him in it, and it'll need a good gumshoe like you to stay on the case.
You are officially a first and a half rate.
Weren't we talking about putting gum in our shoes like just a minute ago?
Yeah.
Fiend. That's it. That was Deja Vu 2 on the Game Boy Color. In fact, yes, and this cartridge has Deja Vu 1 and 2 on it, which is a great deal. Yo, there's a link that we could go to? Should we try that? Or do you think, you think it's unsafe? NSFW.
There's no reason to think why it wouldn't be alright.
I mean, I was making a joke, but like, it probably doesn't exist anymore, right?
I guess.
This game is from like 1999. But yeah, thanks
for... like the Space Jam website. You know, it's still there, it's just never updated.
It is, that's true. Hey, thanks for playing Deja Vu 1 and 2 with me, Sean Robinson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this game's great. And again, there's like a couple things that like, how the hell are you supposed to figure them out? Or like things that are just kind of illogical, right? Like that drawer that we didn't know to open was sitting open in front of us, but apparently, you know, you have to open it to get that knife and whatever else was in it. And then that last part, like, I didn't think it was possible to leave too much evidence, you know, in Malone's death.
Oh, you have to leave the door open but not use it so that they think you ran out the door.
Oh, yeah, that part. Yeah, that part. I can see the logic behind it, but, like, how the hell?
Yeah.
Well, special thanks to F. Tono.
Dono.
And Oliver Mayashita. I've never seen someone with, like, an American... or like a European name and a Japanese last name. No, wait, that's not true. Actually, someone... there was an NFL player named Scott Fujita who won a Super Bowl with the New Orleans Saints. And like apparently all the time people were like, oh, are you like one of the only like Japanese players ever in the NFL? He's like, no, I just have that last name. So...
it's like in, I forget if it's Chile or Peru. There's like a really big Japanese immigrant population, and so this random Latin American country has had like prime ministers or presidents that is just like a Japanese name.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that either. Mm-hmm. Gruesome gangland gung fight. Themed. We did it. We beat Deja Vu 2 without dying once. But yeah, thanks again for narrating this with me.
Hell yeah.
And I guess, until next time, this is KarmaJolt and Sean the Sean Robinson signing off. Tell your friends we're great.
Hey, you're great.
I'm a friend.
Yeah.
I get it. I'm a friend.
Yep.
And a very merry thank you to all of my Patreon patrons and other donors.